Alright.
Alright, you immortal bastards, here is another Necromancer build. This one is closest to the pure Necromancy as you can get, simply because we won't be doing any auto attacks and the only damage that will be done will be reflected damage and from Necromancy spells. So this is what I've come up with. Just please be aware that this build is a blank slate. You can build upon it however you want. It will work no matter what you do, simply because the core of this build is very powerful. You won't die. You can't die, be it in a group or if you're solo. So this is it. What I did is put maximum amount of points into intelligence and the rest into constitution. If you don't want constitution, which I will now for you switch around and put into wits so that I can crit more, you can do so as well. It is completely up to you. Constitution just gives you more health, but I already did test this build out and it really is not necessary to have so much health. Up to you what you want. If you want to use melee weapon, that is sword or axe or anything with the shield, then put points into strength if you want to do some auto attack damage. Completely up to you guys. That's why I'm saying this build is a blank slate. I've chosen to go for wand plus shield mainly because I get some intelligence bonus from wand. It's not much, but it's something. If you have a free slot here, then you can implement a giant flame rune, that way you'll get plus 12% more critical chance. As for the rest of the gear, I went with intelligence based gear simply because it gives me more intelligence bonus, and currently I have plus 12 from all the gear that I have equipped, which is really decent, not bad at all. Other options are going completely heavy armor, you can go finesse armor, completely up to you. Options are limitless regarding equipment, it's your preference. No matter what you do, just max out intelligence because it's the basis after all to do this properly. From the compatibilities, you need maximum warfare cause necro spells scale with warfare. Get retribution to highest amount possible after you've maxed out warfare, or you can go highest retribution and then the rest of the points into warfare, up to you. Really, it's that flexible, no need to worry about it. I've also put 2 points into Geomancer so that I can use Fortify and Reactive Armor. 1 point into Hydrosophist is also a good idea to get Raining Blood. From talents, Elemental Affinity, Executioner, Hothead, Mnemonic, Savage Sortilege. Mnemonic, Executioner are optional. Instead of those you can go for something like Picture of Health, or I don't know, if you want more stats you can go for All Skilled Up or Bigger and Better, Comeback Kid if you think you'll be in trouble, although you won't be. Living Armor is optional because if you're wearing full intelligence set like I'm wearing right now, you won't be needing it. If you're wearing full strength set, then Living Armor is a good choice. Leech is a skill that is effective at lower levels, but at higher levels I don't find it that effective. So I tend to stay clear of it. But I might be wrong, it might be a good thing, really. Haven't used it lately. And that's the whole thing. From the skills, I'm using every skill from the Necromancer tree, I believe. And from the Warfare, I'm using Deflective Barrier, Bouncing Shield, Phoenix Dive, and the Tick of the Fight. From Geomancy you've already seen. And that's the whole thing. That's why I'm saying this build is a blank slate. You can build this however you want it to. So let's get to testing phase so that you can see how effective this is. Poor paladin bastards, here we go again. I've already summoned blood because I was testing that Grasp of the Starved something, and that's why everything is on blood. So right now I'm using the version with higher crit chance. So I'm now at 73%. That mostly affects the spells. Let's crack some paladin skulls. Time to start the battle as soon as this bastard comes near me. Even when we crit with wand, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. All because of that intelligence bonus. I mean, we're not going to use auto attacks. Ever. The only thing that I'm doing is buffing myself. And when I can, I'll use reactive armor, probably in the next turn. So I got 13,000 physical. Obviously this is with Lone Wolf. We reflected all that damage to her, and now we're going to reflect this as well. If you look at their profiles, this is from one turn only. They all received some damage and lost some of the physical armor. So it's looking good for us right now. Just gonna cast one more blood rain, just to be sure that I'm standing in blood. Now I can start, for example, with bouncing shield. And you can see that now it crits for some bloody reason that I do not know why. Why I didn't want to crit before, I don't know. Honestly, sometimes I don't understand this game at all. When you think you know it all, it fucks you over. Decaying touch. Critical hit, 80,000 damage, not bad. Again. This is brutal Necromancer build. I don't even need to use Living on the Edge and Death Wish, even when I'm in the middle of these bastards. They simply can't do anything to me. In the next turn I'm using Bone Cage, I believe, and then reactive armor. Even with all these paladins attacking me, I still have some physical armor left. Not much, 32, but still, it's not bad, right? It's not bad at all. We have a couple of people dead. I'm out of offensive spells, and that's perfectly fine. What I can do though is use Raise Bloated Corpse, Bone Cage to restore some of the physical armor, reactive armor. Ah shit, now I now I've killed my guy. What a moron. I always make some of these stupid mistakes. It wouldn't be a video without them, right? Let's use Shackles of Pain. I'm provoked, finally. Took them a while. Good combination with this setup would be if you go with Skin Graft later on when you get that chance. That way you don't need to wait for cooldowns. It can be used only once per fight. Time to continue. Let's put Fortify. Tick of the fight. Maybe I should go for a Death Wish. I will take more damage in next turn, so why not? Excellent. Just what I wanted. Now the fun starts. Now we're gonna have some fun, not gonna try to throw the shield at him. He's got deflection going on, so it might be the worst possible idea. But what we can do is this. As you might have seen, very effective move. We also got deflecting going on. Let's use Decaying Touch. I think I can kill this bastard without Decaying Touch. No! I fucked it up. See, there's some use. $21,000 physical armor from one bone cage. We're gonna do 80,000 damage from reactive armor. 14,000. Well lads, I hope I proved that this is Immortal Necromancer. The build is simple, it's very effective, it destroys lives, and you don't need to worry about yours. You've seen the damage that I can survive even without the Constitution stat, as I focused on critical chance here. If I had more Constitution points instead of wits, it would be even more immortal. You just need a bit longer to take care of all the enemies. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tomorrow I'm starting Shadow of War, so I will be dividing my time between Divinity Original Sin 2 and Shadow of War. Plenty of more content for Divinity coming, don't worry about it. Still have to cover a lot of mods and some other builds as well. I will start streaming Divinity Original Sin 2 new game on Tactician in next couple of days, so that's gonna be a thing too. And yeah, hope you guys stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to please check out the description for possible donations. Special thanks to all the patrons. See you all soon. Have fun.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.